We're back with some more Imperial beer. This is blue. It's also the lightest out of the three. Drinky time. Beer, 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 beer. Hello everybody, welcome back to me, mate Brewski, from the Brewski review. Today the beer that I have for you guys is the third and final beer in this Imperial lineup, gifted to me by one of my best friends, Jordan, after his trip to Costa Rica. So thank you again, Jordan, for bringing some beers that, I may never have again in my life, unless I go back to Costa Rica. Maybe one day, we'll find out. But today, we have Imperial Light. It's in a blue can. This whole lineup kind of reminds me of cigarettes, per se. Well, before Canada got rid of all the logos, still a terrible decision. But yes, we have the red here, which is the most full flavored. We have the silver, which is a little bit lighter in flavor, but still good strength. And now we have the blue, which is one lower in ABV, coming in at only 3.4% alcohols by volume. No listed IBUs on here, but we do have a nutrition information stamp here, which is also kind of cool. It's all in, I'm guessing, either Spanish or Portuguese. I don't know the language that they speak in Costa Rica. It's definitely one of the two, though. But yeah, here we go. 3.4%, very low in IBUs. This is going to be your most sessionable out of the three. These are at 4.5, 3.4. That's pretty low. But at the same time, if you're out on a beach chilling and drinking, you know what, and you're out there all day, just under 3.5% is going to be probably your go-to to get through the whole day. So I respect that. Looking at the beer, again, a light golden color, white head, crystal clear. On the nose of this, definitely the most mellow out of the bunch. No real big notes. Doesn't even really smell too much like beer. Just like an extra light lager. Sorry. Little cracker, little bread, light simple syrup. A little. Ooh. Bring back a little bit of that cucumber note. Maybe a touch of sweet melon. Once you give it an agitation. A little bit of red apple skins, not too much, but definitely the lighter of the bunch. Again, 3.4%. You're not going to get a ton of aroma or flavor, I don't think, but let's find out. Yeah, as for flavor, this is quite minimal. It's almost closer to carbonated water than beer, but hey, it's 3.4%. This is like an all day, all night, start drinking at 10, finish at like 2 a.m., rinse and repeat. There's definitely more hydration out of this than actual alcohol intoxication, so it could work to your advantage if you're in it for the long haul. Cheers, everybody. Let's keep on drinking. Great carbonation for sure. The good thing about this too, actually, is that even though it's closer to water, it doesn't taste like a beer flavored water, which I really like. It's just a super light beer, very minimal cracker, a little bit of bread. Not really sweet, definitely more dry, but it works. It works extremely well. It is overly refreshing. It is beautifully crisp and clean. This is definitely the beer that you drink, like I said, from morning till night and all hours in between that. It's for the long haul. This is for the people that play smart. You can definitely get smashed if you have enough of these 3.4%. You definitely will, because you can crush them so goddamn easily. This is by far the easiest beer I've ever drank. And the flavor, again, it's not bad, it's not great, it's just so light. It just dances over the palate. Here, there, gone. Nothing offensive about this. But it's absolutely pure refreshment. Pure refreshment indeed. Boo! Can't understand any of this, but it looks like we have 75 kcal. That's super low. So if you're on a diet, it's definitely going to be the beer for you. On the bottom, best before date of 30 ABR. April, I'm guessing? 30th of April, 2022. I didn't even read the silver one. It's also June 30th. Can't find that. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Nothing on the website, just like the silver. No pricing information. But I do have it here on Untapped. It's been given a 2.73 bottle caps out of 5. And that is out of 3,571 ratings. Even though this beer is so goddamn light in both aroma and flavor, nothing's offensive about it. And it's 3.4%, so you can't expect too much, especially when it is an American light, or in my definition, a super light lager. It does exactly what it needs to do, and it does it beautifully well with no offensive flavors, nothing that tastes a little funky or nothing that doesn't mix and mingle well. This is the closest thing you can get to drinking beautifully refreshing water, but with just the slight wisp of beer that goes together quite well. I'm a big fan of this. Cheers, everybody. So cheers and follow us up, guys. Oh, let's get ready for ratings and wrap this thing up. This thing is, wow, okay. That's so crisp and clean. I'm just going to finish the rest on camera. 3.4%? Fuck it. Why not? You're not going to have any problems drinking this beer. No problems with probably a hangover because you're getting more hydration and dehydration. Again, no offensive flavors. Wow. I never thought I would like a beer that is just so, I don't even know. Bland is a proper description for this compared to these two and other macro, American lagers. But bland isn't the right word at the same time. Because bland implies that there should be more flavor than there is. This doesn't fall under that description of bland or definition of bland. It fits what it needs to be perfectly to a T. A super light beer with low ABV but comes in with a great light mouthfeel, great crispy effervescence, and a flavor profile that emits super light lager status and profile. And the flavors, like I've been saying, light cracker, a little bit of bread, maybe touch of melon here and there, but they're so low and so in tune with what it's supposed to be. And it's a great offering. It is a great offering in all of that regard. So even though it's not the most flavorful beer at all, it is one of the most lackluster in intensity, but that's the whole point of it. There's a difference between needing the intensity and when the range of flavor profiles or intensity is appropriate for the style. And in my opinion, Imperial Light Blue Can fits exactly the exact profile of what it's supposed to be, what it's marketed as. A sub 3.5% American light lager. And with that being said, it deserves probably the highest rating of these three beers at a solid, 8.6 out of 10. Yeah. I'm not rating any higher because it's not one of my favorite beers at all. But for exactly what it needs to be, this is the one that hits the mark right on the head and suits its stature and represents itself in the truest form it can be. Cheers to you, Imperial. Beautiful lineup. Beautiful lineup indeed. Damn. Solid stuff indeed. Before I leave you guys, if you have any comments, questions, or beers you want to review in the future, you can leave all that information down in the comment box below. If you want to go and like this video or subscribe to me, Mate Brewski, that'd be greatly appreciated as well. And with all that said, that's going to do it for me, Mate Brewski. And like I always say, crack a beer and enjoy. Cheers.